Hey, so we're on air right now, so
Turn up the volume.
yeah. I told
Please. No. I'm going to sleep.
she said, there was a fight too. And all of a sudden, you don't know what happened.
I know what carries. I swear. All of you guys are like pushing 40, bro. Like, you should not be fighting in the club. Honestly.
To be able to say that he is on the level of Burna Boy.
What? So
That
wait.
is so disrespectful.
It's optional. If you don't want to give tithe, it's fine. And if you want to
What
give
is
tithe,
size 4?
that's what I'm saying.
No,
like,
I'm
don't worry,
asking
like,
you.
tithe-
Now when people say, oh, those Nigerians, don't take them seriously, it's because of situations like this.
Yeah.
Disappointing for Mr. Easy. Hello and welcome to The Wave. We are AFROPOP's most essential. My name is Jaji Prime.
My name is Mojisola.
And I'm Karis.
We are your terrific trio serving you the ABCs of AFROPOP. A, of course, is for analysis. We're going to be bringing you the insight across examining all the context, turning heads on the corner. That's the AFROPOP corner. This week, we're getting a lot of breaking news as we're about to record. It was Easter weekend, but not everybody was in a holy spirit, and there were some fights. People have been taken to court. All things are kicking off, and we'll be getting into them during the course of the show.
B is for the very best. Every week we'll be putting you on to the very best music that Afrobeats has to offer. This week we'll be previewing music from Mavo.
Omah Lay has a new
Omah Lay
album.
has a new album as well.
I think Oxide has a new song.
Yes, and Ladoja as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
As you can see, C is for conversation. This is not a one man, one woman, or one non-binary conversation. It is a dialogue of friends and lovers of the Afrobeats, Afropop culture.
Yes, one which we wanted to be a part of. So wherever you're listening to us, either on Audio Max, YouTube, or Spotify,
yeah.
or our social media channels, Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter, we would like to hear from you. Follow us at The Wave Engine.
Yes, follow us. And if you are watching it on YouTube, please, I've noticed a lot of you guys are watching, you're not liking this video, and you're not subscribing. Make sure you do that before you get into it, because we have a lot of juicy things to talk about, and we're not here for nothing. So be sure to like and subscribe. Ladies, how are you guys doing this wonderful morning? How was your Easter?
My Easter was great, though I didn't go for any event.
You don't look like your Easter was great.
I was just home. Yeah.
Caris?
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
It was my 30th birthday on Friday.
You kidding?
So I guess happy birthday to
Happy
me.
birthday!
So yeah,
What?
it was
That's crazy.
my birthday always falls on Easter, so it was fun.
Oh my god.
My
What'd
friends
you do?
took me out, went to one of these resort thingies. Funny story.
Which resort?
A-Shore, shout out to A-Shore. It was like all this private beach stuff. Funny story. On our way back, the boats, I think the engines stopped working, so we were kind of stuck at sea, which I didn't mind. It was a very comfy
That's
boat.
crazy. You
So
don't mind.
yeah, I didn't mind. Some of the artists there were reciting Curcio, but me, I was
There's
fine.
no safe, like, that, like.
No, we had safety jackets on,
Does not matter. Like, how abroad they have like these towers.
radars and stuff.
We don't have them in Nigeria.
Yeah, but it was a
daylight,
safe boat.
right?
Huh?
Daylight.
No,
So
this was
come
at
back.
night on our way
So
back.
how did you guys get back?
So they brought another boat and we got on the next boat and got in.
That
But it
is
was a very
so
comfy
insane.
boat. I wasn't
so
scared at
crazy.
all, because like it's not those canoes. Oh. This one is like those ones
the
that
fact that you were still on water.
yes, no, but if you were out at sea, if you are in the ocean, even though yes you have radar, those are boats that you can stay in the water for, and like we were not out in the ocean. It was just like coming back into Lagos, so I wasn't scared. But it was very fun. I had a great time. I was supposed to go to Cavemen, but I was knackered. I'm in my unk bag right now, so I can't be running around town. And we will be talking about the Cavemen amongst other things. But let's get into new music first. Caris, you mentioned the Lakon song. It seems you like that song. What do you think?
I thought we'll talk about the Mavo one first.
Mavo. Okay, sorry, I forgot. She's our resident Mavo correspondent. Let me see if I can quickly play the Mavo song. You know, one thing I respect about Mavo, he is on that grind. So
Yeah.
since he's had his breakout moment, what's the name of the song?
It's called Shy Lover.
Oh, Shy Lover, right?
Challenge me. I be winner, but you challenge me. Cute. Essa foi que eu tô, Ela tá que toca.
What do you guys think?
I love it. It's basically about him like losing confidence when he's around like women.
But he says since he started making money, he's not shy.
I mean, like he's shy. He's not saying challenge me. You know, take me there, challenge me. I like the song.
It's alright.
What do you think, Michi?
I don't know.
So,
it's just to me. I feel like it's just the I don't know.
What songs do you now think are there then?
I don't know. Maybe because it's not my vibe. This is not my vibe. So.
okay. This is a beach vibe. This is just like cruise vibe.
Cruise,
it's very
like,
chill,
just chill, just
laid
there.
back. You know, it's not doing too much, not doing too little. This is Traffiti's Latan and Scotty Olori. Tewo.
If you know wish, my fizzy. Oh baby, my baby. Never baby, no be shepherd. What's in that press now she wants to marry. Well, this be never Balotelli. Kill a back for ground. I know the back for ground.
I don't know why I always feel as if Zlatan and Ozokwor have similar sounds.
Hey, who?
Ozokwor and Zlatan.
Who's Odumoro?
What's his name?
Please
Is it
don't tell me.
Odumodu?
Yes.
I don't know.
Black.
Yes. Sorry. I don't know why.
You know I'm going to use that as the intro, right? You know I'm going to open the show like that, right?
I don't know why I
Odumodu
always
Black.
think, that guy and Zlatan have similar sounds. You know, like that in 2020s, Zlatan had like that popular song, is this Zlatan? Legwork. And then Odumodu, that guy too also now has like popular sounds whereby it's like, is it him? Where they like buy her bag, you know?
Okay, she knows.
Is that not what he sang? Yeah, so they always have this like really like nice lingo that like you can remember, and then you just like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's like that music speaks for them. It's as if like it's something that we all say, but they now sing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So relatable.
And then it now like shows that personality as well as to like who they are, so you can really connect to the artist. You know. But what is Zlatan like? It's like he fell off Loki. What did I say? He fell off. Like he was so popular back then in 2020, and then he doesn't have that high.
Yeah,
like
he's just laid back.
Yeah, but I know that he had a lot of controversy around him. Also with that the person that died as well.
Yeah, Mohbad.
Mm-hmm.
And he was very protective of Mohbad. You say Zlatan again, like it costs money now. It costs money. I'm trying to figure out who he was signed to before. He's on his own record, Zanku.
You know how they used to say that when Zlatan used to have like concerts, they used to say that like all these area boys used to like really love to attend.
They still do now.
No, I'm saying that who is the new artist now that like area boys love to attend?
They still do for Zlatan. Zlatan still has streets, but maybe them Seyi Vibez.
Okay.
Seyi Vibez, I guess, and Seyi Vibez had a concert in Abuja as well. That there was like a lot of hype around.
What of Zeno? He also has that street vibe, but I've not heard.
Zeno had bad because of the Mohbad thing.
Yeah.
It was just bad publicity.
Okay.
But Zeno is under Malian Records. Yes. For Zlatan, I guess it was just the moment now. And then when you have a breakout and you have a moment, like to sustain it now is now where you have to keep putting that money and putting yourself out there. But one thing I will always give Zlatan credit for, he's very tapped into underground culture. He always shows support for emerging artists, and he's never shy to share his platform with people. Like he doesn't portray himself as being too big for anything. And I mean, he has his clothing brand that's like very popular, hypebeast culture that is doing well as well. I mean, that's where Speed went to. Speed went to his store when he came
right?
No, it was Zlatan's store. And the next one.
Mixing up faces? There are Malis who are mixing them up with. I was like, huh? Like, who are you talking about? Like, I think the names. I think they came around the same time, so I think I'm mixing up the names.
Naira Marley
And then they are like the
Zlatan,
same.
they had that.
I'm mixing up their names.
They had
Yeah,
that
I met
stupid-
Naira Marley used to have chaotic tours. I mean, chaotic concerts.
He still
And
does.
then that's what I'm saying. Was he my man? Not even Zlatan. Like I was
you
mixing
mixed
up
it up.
names
Okay.
because I was like, huh, like
All of them, they had
Yeah.
that early 2020s. Then COVID happened.
yeah.
And then the Mobad stuff happened. So that Mobad stuff really was bad publicity
It was
for
bad.
Naira Marley.
That's what I was
And,
saying
you
when
know-
you were like he's protected. I was like, huh? Like I was because again I'm not really I don't really know too much about it, so I didn't want to be like challenge you in that. So
Okay.
Next song, Show Me by Seyi Boy and Omah Lay.
What's my brain? Only you they make me lose all normally I stop. What if I'm from to jog? Oh, Shade, what's my brain? Only you they make me lose all
Okay, what do you guys think of that song?
yeah, like it's chill. It's like a soul song.
Apparently, he's a Nigerian American artist, and he's also an advocate for albinism awareness.
Really?
So, yeah,
Oh, he's a bit.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to him, I guess. And then I guess the big one, Omah Lay's album. Let's play a couple of. Should we play it in order,
Okay.
or should we? Do you guys have any favorite song?
There's one I heard that was really popular. Oh, the best. I mean, out of the track
What's the name?
is
So
I
that-
Am. Let me look for something else.
So the album is Clarity of Mind. I'll just start with Canada Breeze.
From January to January, still I never reach.
This is Water Spirit. So that's, I think that was track 3. This is track 4.
She let me quick, she don't get teeth. So I know things. Don't be sad. I can see your countenance. In your countenance.
Then Caris mentioned I Am. So let's hear that. Safe to say, we've tried. We didn't give you guys much of a reaction, but we've listened to a bulk of the album. It's mostly produced by Omah Lay's longtime producer Tempo. Water Spirit is produced by Tony Eduardo, and Tony Eduardo, I think, is a South African producer. He's worked with Uncle Waffles and TXC as well. He's lived around the world apparently. Which other song? Coping Mechanism was, to me, is my early favorite, and that has Elma on it. I loved her voice on that. And then there's Lika Beats on tracks 9 and I Am that we just played. That's track 10. In fact, he produced Holy Ghost as well, which is like the lead single and so far the biggest song because it's been out for a little while. And then the album closes up with Amen. So what do you guys think of Omah Lay's album so far? Moji?
I'm a fan of Omah Lay, but I would just say Omah Lay has always been a sad boy.
Mm.
So the song is really relatable. And it's a banger. I love it.
The album?
Yeah. I like the album, the songs.
I mean, there was one song that was like about like don't be sad or smile, baby. Smile, baby.
This-
That is
yeah.
the one Coping Mechanism.
Yeah, that one is not that sad. Now it's like
Yeah, I'm just saying that
that's
in
a sad
general.
song,
In
Not
general,
uplifting.
Omah Lay is a sad. Like, if you listen to most of his songs, he's like a sad boy, and
it's
like,
that song is uplifting, but it still sounds sad.
yeah. If you listen to most of his songs,
There's nothing wrong. To me, there's nothing wrong.
Okay.
This other song sounded like a bit like The Weeknd to me as I was playing it back. I can't even remember which one it was. Even Don't Love Me sounds like an Afro beats The Weeknd. And I mean, The Weeknd basically broke out by having that dark
yeah.
aura, which like there's a part of R&B which I feel like Omah Lay, we shouldn't say Afro beats. I feel like he's making R&B, like alternative R&B music. So there's a side of alternative R&B that's really dark and really sad boy. I mean, one of the songs, Don't Love Me, like, I think what he said was even crazy. Like, a babe asked him to pay for her hair, he paid for her and her friends, and it's like, I just want to get in your pants. Like, he's just a fuck boy, sad boy type music. Like, it's not anything, Karis, what do you think?
I mean, my own opinion. I think it's an okay album. I think I resonate with a couple of the songs. Yeah, I mean, there was so much controversy on Twitter the other day about how his rollout was, and then like the outcome, if it was even worth it, because it's kind of misleading. He literally was carrying weights, he was doing different things, and he was nothing. He was carrying weights,
With signing autographs.
No, that's just a promotional.
I know, but you assume that it would resonate with the kind of songs he was going to put out. You literally said it that. Do you remember last week? I was telling you about the whole. Was it last week or 2 weeks? We were talking about the whole weight thing, and then you now said that it could be what his album going to be about.
Isn't it what's the album?
It's clearing his mind.
About him.
It's not gym music.
know.
I don't think, were we expecting gym music from Omah Lay? Because he's carrying weight.
Omah Lay music is more always about heartbreak,
Yeah.
sad vibe.
But he was carrying weight, so I would have assumed that like the way he was carrying would resonate to the song. Maybe gym songs.
Okay, like he's coming back to he's leaving that era.
I don't think I definitely
active songs.
I was not expecting active songs from Omah Lay.
Active songs,
because I know it's going to be
The album is called Clarity of Mind.
So he's
using gym using the waves to clear his mind, basically.
Yes, but it does not mean he'll make buff type songs of like, man's the gym, man's getting hefty. Like, he's just clearing his mind, being a fuck boy. That's what it's like. Most of his project is about sex, liquor, smoking igbo, and he'd be the best. Sorry, what did you say?
Depression.
Yeah, I mean, dealing with depression, I feel,
depression, yeah.
or escaping expression, because I'm not sure if you're really dealing with it. But for me, sonically, the album sounds really good.
Yeah.
I don't think Omah Lay is anybody's mate. Now, are we done talking about the music? I still think we need to live with the album. Like, this is just our first reaction. For me, early favorites so far, Coping Mechanism, Don't Love Me. In fact, that run from track 2 to track 6.
I like the Canada Breeze.
Fire. That Canada Breeze is fire. Waste is cool as well. I think Waste has been
controversial
for a little bit.
I am like.
Let's hear it.
I am is controversial.
How?
Because I am is what God's like, for Christians, we believe that I am is only related to God. It's not related, like, man should not be able to say that.
I am.
We need a Christian. Karen said, Mojo, I've turned this into like a Christian show.
No, but when I heard it, when I heard it, initially I thought of my mom's reaction of what she would say. This is not okay.
Is this relating? Sounds mantra-like. Even the song sounds like a chant, like a mantra.
Exactly.
So
he's prophesying that he's God.
Well, I'm no Christian. How do you say it? I am that I am. What does that mean?
Because
what does that mean?
It's him just saying I am. I feel like since he didn't say I am that I am, because even when God will say I am that I am.
God also says I am only though.
What of him? H-I-M.
God,
I am him.
Like I am. I am Mujisala.
Artists have been saying I am him, I am. Well, the
But
I am is a
I
bit
don't
more
know what
direct.
his own mindset though.
Is this continuing secular and Christian gospel music? Because the song sounds mantra-like. It does sound a little spiritual.
Yeah,
And
I am.
he does also say he's very spiritually driven.
By what? By what? God?
By what spirit? By what
Yes.
God? He says he's a Christian, but
he
it
was
depends
saying
on if you believe him.
Was saying so. I think I saw someone who was saying about his own contribution from Bible and Quran. I saw a post like that. I was trying to compare both Bible both words together.
Yeah, it was controversial as well about what he was saying about him reading the Quran.
and the
I'm not really sure.
Bible.
I'm not so sure what he wrote. Like,
Yeah.
I think it was on Snapchat.
It was controversial that he's reading the Quran.
He was saying something about
comparing the books.
yeah,
He was
the
talking about
books.
the books. I
comparing
don't know
both
if it
the
was
Bible
saying
and the
that.
Quran.
Yeah, something weird.
It was weird.
I will say that for Omah Lay, I feel like his music does. Anytime I see him speak, and to be that talented, you do have to be like smart. But anytime he speaks, it just kind of gives fake deep. But then when you hear his music, you're like, no, this guy is talented. I watched his interview with Nando Leaks, and it was really interesting that was who he chose to do like your main publicity interview, because he's, I think, Dutch. It's a Dutch platform. He's a Dutch interviewer, and that's where all the clips have been going around from late last week, where he said he's the best him and Burna Boy are the best Afrobeat artists, and the artists aren't putting a lot of effort.
Has he ever been nominated for a Grammy before?
Let me confirm. I think he has, but let me confirm. I know that me and Karis are about to lock heads, because my follow-up, let me find a Grammy note. He earned his first ever Grammy nomination for his collaboration with Davido on With You.
Oh, so it was a collaboration with Davido.
But he was a big part of it. It's Davido's song, but he was a big part of it.
Okay, so when he has a nomination by himself, he should be able to say that he is on the level of Burna Boy.
What? So
that is so disrespectful.
Why?
I'm so sorry. So wait, so he was on a song with Davido, and he not mentioned Davido as being one of the greats, like one of the like.
He doesn't have. He doesn't have
he has to. I'm asking. He did not.
He said, first of all, him and Burna are both from Port Harcourt. So in my head, the reason why he said, first of all, I feel like he wanted to say it's just him, and he has every right to say it is just him. But I feel he said him and Burna because they're PH boys. Now, are we saying that you can only say you're a goat if you're Grammy nominated?
No, I'm just saying that like it's just a bit disrespectful
to Davido.
To every other person.
I feel it's him just knowing himself what like he's good.
He's good, but you don't have to be demeaning and condescending about it.
Was that condescending?
Have you watched the interview? Yes,
I have watched the. It was disrespectful by saying that other Afrobeat artists are not putting in effort.
Yes. Talk about yourself then. Sorry, I'm shouting.
No, shout to.
Talk about yourself, but don't have to. But
don't
bring
put
up
people down.
Exactly. That's what he's doing. Is condescending. He's literally saying that better than other people, and he has not even been nominated. He has not even been nominated for a freaking Grammy before.
I mean, I don't agree with you on the Grammy part. I don't think. First of all, Grammys are not in Nigerian; they are an American award.
I get that,
and I do also, on the other side, will say that winning a Grammy is a big deal to every artist. It's something artists dream of. But I don't think the criteria for which one is it? Is it the one he said artists aren't putting enough effort into music?
How about Tems then? How about these people? Like he's just.
I don't think he can ever disrespect Tems because both of them went to prison in Uganda.
I'm not saying that he's disrespecting her.
You're saying it's disrespectful to everybody else.
The quote he said.
Let's hear.
Nigerian music is drifting towards a place where niggas are not putting in so much effort in the art anymore. And that is also hurting my culture. Niggas are just playing with music these days and really not digging the sound, trying to improve shit, trying to improve the craft. And the whole creativity around it is just like quick money. And it is really deepening the audience because now the audience are used to a level of music and the new generation, that level of music is what they are growing to. So they are even doing worse. And I also don't want to pin that on the globalization of Afrobeats. That could also be one of the reasons. But in general, it's a good thing. Africa to the world, Afrobeat to the world is happening.
Low-key Moji, I don't think he's capping.
I don't think he is.
I
don't
agree.
feel like he's bringing people down. He's
I don't
just
think
saying
he said we're drifting towards a place where people are not putting enough energy, and I don't think he's capping.
So who is he referencing? Who is he referring to?
I won't say who he's referencing, but I can
He said
go out.
niggas aren't. So you always talk about someone.
Yeah, it's general.
You will say I'm hating, but like an artist like Mavo, I don't think
if he can't put a name to it, then he should not say anything at all, because what he's doing is that anybody can talk about this person, this person, and at the same time, I also just feel as if, what does he mean by that? People aren't putting an effort. Like what does he mean by that?
They're not being creative. They're not enhancing the culture.
Okay, and it's crazy, and he's saying the word niggas, right?
I don't think.
No.
I don't think that's derogatory.
No. I'm saying that he's saying that obviously, like in Afrobeats, it's in one. Is he saying that basically Afrobeats is directed in one line or something? Is that what he's trying to say?
I just think he said
because
Afrobeats,
everybody has different ways of expressing how to understand music in Afrobeats. Like, so there are different types of songs. Like Mavo sings maybe using one-liner words. Other people have like good slogans that they use. Everybody, look at this guy, Black
Sherif.
No. The other guy. No. The other guy we spoke about that. No, that we were like he's old, like he knows him. Black Bones. Basically, he has his own method as well. Can I speak?
Also, let's not lump everything into Afrobeats, which is like a major problem that people have. What is Afrobeats? Because Afrobeats has expanded beyond a genre. Like I said, Omah Lay makes, to me, or at least let's say this album, even though it's like dark R&B, alternative R&B. There's a lot of alternative R&B there. Black Bones, for fuck's sake. Black Bones is a rapper. So why are you putting Black Bones, Omah Lay, all of these people in the same pot when they're not the same kind of artists? They're Nigerian artists. We can say Nigerian artists.
Can we reference what he said?
He said Afrobeat is drifting to a place where niggas are not putting enough effort into the music.
So who's he referencing?
No one.
It doesn't have to be anybody specific.
So what is he talking about then?
What he's talking about is how the sound sounds. Yeah. You can tell that in this sound, people aren't putting in effort as much anymore.
To be diverse, basically.
To be creative.
To be diverse and to be creative.
To be creative, yes.
Then that means he's referencing a group of people.
No, it's just in general, like there's some music you listen to.
I don't think that's true. Look at Tems.
No, but there's some.
I get it, but everybody has a way of expressing themselves in music. And for him to now say that, people are not putting enough effort, it's very disrespectful to other people, because what does that mean? Just because you do not resonate with it does not mean that it's not effort or there's no effort or creativity put into it. It is disrespectful. So I don't know how you guys are still saying that. No, it is not. It's disrespectful.
I don't think it's disrespectful.
It is.
I agree with you that. See, the truth is, music is subjective.
Let me explain. Freezing also matters. If he had said people should just find different ways to be more creative, I'll say okay, fair enough. He said it's a wording. It's the way he
didn't even say right now Afrobeat is bad though. He said we are drifting towards a place. When you hear, and I'm sorry, like this might be an old head thing, and I've maybe gotten to the place where I'm starting to sound like an old head, but first of all, Omah Lay is a recording artist. And like artists can tell when other artists are putting in effort into what they record. I do not think for a second he's talking about Tems in this. There is no way you're talking about people not putting effort and you're talking about Tems. There are very few people who can even sing like Tems.
So who is he talking about?
I will give you, if you say niggas moving towards this thing, I said me, I will say like, for someone like Mavo, and at the end of the day, like you correctly said, it is vibe. But I don't think Mavo should be an example of like creativity in music.
Why?
He is not that creative. He drops one-liners. There's nothing there in his lyrics or anything. Mavo is like...
Must you have crazy... Okay, let's go back then.
Okay.
let's look at the Western world. Let's look at Cardi B. Let's look at Nicki Minaj. Let's even compare those two because Nicki Minaj is more of a lyrical person, right? And Cardi B apparently totally writes her lyrics or whatever. You could also...
Why has Cardi B only dropped one album in her career? Well, 2 now. Why did it take her 7 years to drop an album? Why do you think that is?
Thank God. This
is not a matter of God. Don't bring God into this. We're still live. And this camera is still rolling. Why did Cardi B take 7 years to drop her follow-up? Because that's even what Nicki has been saying.
How to be said, I don't know. First of all, that's not what I was trying to get at. You're using something else entirely different.
No, you said quality and you brought Nicki
and Cardi B, but I hadn't yet said what I was trying to say.
The moment you brought that thing, I'm listening to you.
Alright, cool.
I'm listening.
Cardi B is not really much of a lyrical person, but sometimes she drops 1-line hits. And sometimes the lyrics are not so crazy. She has catchy songs.
When was Cardi's last hit?
Recently, what?
Which one?
She has a whole album.
Hits. Because we know what her hits from the first album were.
Yes.
What were the hits from the first album besides Bodak Yellow? Because Bodak Yellow is crazy. Besides that, what was the hit from first album?
Be careful me.
Hit 2.
Yes.
That was
Gotta
be.
I like dollars. I like.
That I like.
Yeah, I like dollars.
I like it like.
Yes.
That was a hit.
Even the one she had with Blueface Baby.
WAP.
No, that one is with Megan.
That is a hit.
Yes.
And they had to put that on this album. Song that drops is 2021 or 2022. That is a hit. Now, what was Cardi B's hit on this album?
This current album?
Yes.
She had He's small, him big.
The one I'm seeing that Google is giving
small,
me is
he's
up.
big. Yes, no.
Yeah, if it's up, then it's up. That's a hit.
No. He's tall.
And this song, this up that we're singing.
And Cardi B has also been featured in other people's songs as well.
Auntie, we're talking of Cardi's because you wanted to remove Omah Lay from
Please Me. There's Please Me.
You know Omah Lay wrote With You, right?
There's Please Me.
Hit.
Yes.
What year? This year?
Yes.
It's not a hit. It's a song. It's not a hit. That's not a hit now.
Outside.
Okay.
Outside. Outside is like... Outside, bitch. Everything. You know the song.
Yeah, the roots carries.
I think I've heard it.
I'm convinced.
I just do my first year.
This is not a hit.
Outside.
The AFROPOP's Most Essential podcast is produced by Visionary Studios in association with Arrow House Studios. Arrow House Studios is a state-of-the-art multimedia studio in Lagos, offering a wide variety of services including video production and editing, audio dubbing and engineering, photography, and so much more. Visit www.arrowhousestudios.com for your quotes. AFROPOP's Most Essential podcast is proudly sponsored by Afolus Technology Solutions. Afolus Technology provides a wide variety of power and security solutions for commercial and residential purposes, including solar and inverter power, access control and fingerprint locks, CCTV installation, and a host of smart home solutions. Contact +234 812 546 5598 or email afolustech@gmail.com for your quotes today. Back to the show. I mean, in conclusion, it's fair to say, for me, Omah Lay has his right to his opinion. Music is subjective. So I think as an artist too, you should understand that best. And I guess what you're saying in essence is...
I just don't like the wording of how he put it. Like, it just looks like he's bringing other people down. And it's not like he's not like trying to make other people shine. And like I feel like there's a way to say something, and the way he said it was very condescending.
Speaking of bringing people down, We have breaking news that somebody
that
was actually brought down.
Yes.
Do you want to take it?
Yes.
You seem very keen on this story.
Yeah, so last night, at Obi's house, DJ Tunez was beaten up.
No be tell people to touch that guy. No be tell people to not only me. I swear my mama, if I did lie, people could carry my mama and go anywhere with Wizkid mama did. 2 slap, now I give her. I tell everybody, nobody touch her. All this time man with the talk. Anyway. You can't go to the team. You can't go to the team. I still saying to say squad or something. I still did there for like 3-4 hours, 5 hours. You did with like 10 people as they see me, they run naturally.
Last time Obi's house, DJ Tunez was the resident DJ, I guess. He played guest DJ.
I think there were other DJs there.
But he was the one playing.
He was playing. Apparently, what the news is, and again, it could be much deeper. We never really know. But what was said was he wasn't playing Wizkid songs.
No, he wasn't playing.
He wasn't playing.
Someone was in the audience. Who was in the audience?
Burna Boy.
Yeah.
Yes, Burna Boy was there apparently, and I think I think basically they wanted DJ Tunez to also play Burna Boy song, and he wasn't. He was just like playing, just like focusing on Wizkid songs, and that's just allegedly. But
you say your friend was there.
Call my friend. Yes,
okay,
he was there. Let me call him and ask.
But in the meantime, let me see what if there was any.
Hey, Divine. Hey, so we're on air right now, so
Turn up the volume.
yeah. I told
Please, no, I'm going to sleep.
I just see what happened. That's all. Do you know what happened?
I don't know what happened. I left before it happened.
Come on, why are you like this? I just called you before this to tell you that you should. And you were like, no wahala.
I told you I'm sleeping. So I couldn't.
Divine, just say what happened. What happened? That's all. What did you hear after?
I swear, I left like.
What did you hear about it?
I didn't hear anything.
You're a liar, God.
Bro, I don't even know who instigated. Like, my own section was far away, so I don't know who instigated. I just saw commotion from nowhere, and I was like, what's going on?
I called you before it. Even the text, she said, there was a fight, so I all of a sudden, you don't know what happened, Divine.
I don't want to again, I don't want to Paris. I swear, I'm not telling you everything I know. That's what I do. I don't know who instigated anything. I just saw commotion so well. I was like, So I have to jump out.
Guy, get away. Bye-bye. Get away. Oh my God.
Can you imagine? I called him before this thing, and he was like, "Okay,
but we
no
don't
problem."
even know his name, so don't worry. Anyway, basically what we're hearing, and none of this is confirmed. Who put who on the ground?
They put DJ Tunez on the ground.
Okay, but Burna
Boy is so controversial.
It's trending right now. I'm just happy this is happening when we're recording podcasts, because so many times stuff will happen immediately after we're done
He's
recording.
so controversial. Wasn't Burna Boy the person that wanted a person's girlfriend?
Burna, you need to stop looking for trouble. Honestly.
Oh my God, they actually hit Burna, bro.
It was on the ground.
I think the issue with the situation is that, like, I don't think Burna Boy had a lot of people to help him.
Why are you getting in a fight?
Because they're not playing your music.
Why do you need your niggas to be there to get into a fight? Sure, you are. I don't know before they come and look for me. But like, why are you even getting in a fight? Because they did not play. There was probably a theme now. It's Wizkid's DJ. Obviously, he's going to play Wizkid's song. And I don't even think him and Burna and Wizkid still have beef. I feel like at this point they are forcing this beef because, like, Burna has become.
Oh my God, Jada P. Who is Jada P?
Wizkid's manager and baby mom. Wait,
is this real?
Read it out,
Let me see if she posted it though.
Okay.
Or her page.
She might have deleted it by now. Is this Snap or Insta?
It looks like Instagram.
Okay, go to her page.
Let me just. It's not even the same profile picture, bro. It's fake.
Why is Burna always looking for trouble? I'm tired of hearing it, to be very honest. So apparently DJ Tunez stood his ground, and then Burna went to look for his boys. But Burna, what happened to that his Weibo security guard now? Burna has this like commando security guard that is always with him.
We know Offset got shot.
One story at a time, please. One story at a time. Even though Offset's own is not even funny. But is that all we have to say about Burna?
I just feel like Burna Boy is so controversial. He's always doing controversial stuff all the time. And he's like low-key scary nowadays. Like it's as if like if you go against him, he's trying to like kill you.
Was this Obi's house in Abuja or Lagos?
This is Lagos.
But they did Obi's house in Abuja, have you?
I don't know.
I think they did Obi's house in Abuja too. We don't have anything else to add. You said something about Offset?
Yes, so Offset was recently shot. Apparently it was a shooting between Lil TJ and Offset.
Bruh, if your ops could pull up on you at this casino because you're there lacking, just spending days, weeks, months, it's not good. You feel me? Did he give you your money back?
I don't know. Nigga, he told me to get that shit back in blood. Like, that shit was cute.
Oh, shit.
I look at it like, bro, you mad, old gang.
Lil TJ allegedly shot Offset over a 10K debt he owed him. He has been arrested in connection with the shooting.
2026 has kicked off with war. This is World War III year. Offset has been gambling heavily and living in casinos lately. Prayers up for Offset. There's not really a lot on this, and I don't want to over speculate and just be sad like another Migo. This is less than 2 years since Takeoff died, I think. So I beg, it should be. I feel like people should be more conscious of like just involving themselves in unnecessary bullshit. Like 10K dollars is nothing to someone like Offset. So like, and for Burna, like if they don't play your songs at the club, like
it's not deep.
Can just leave. Like, and I think that's like as black men, like we need to be avoiding unnecessary like just shows of power or ego. Like you guys are old. All of you guys are like pushing 40, bro. Like you should not be fighting in the club. Honestly, like all of you guys are pushing 40. Like you guys need to be even better examples to the young niggas that are coming up. I saw something about how like all the young goats of this coming generation, like they all died. Juice WRLD, Pop Smoke, and Takeoff passed away. Like too many young niggas dying for, and like you old niggas are not doing any better. Why the fuck are you? You're the biggest artist in Nigeria. You're fighting in a club, like for whatever reason. For whatever reason, everybody needs to do better, man. We're too old for this shit. Okay, sticking with news happening around town. Drake x Rema. Drake said him and Rema have a sick tune coming.
Yeah.
Another banger. Big up Rema too. We have a sick song together.
Yeah.
Karis is very excited.
I am. I think it's going to be a really, really good hit because Rema is dominating in his field right now. So is Drake. So, and I think two of them coming together, you know how Wizkid and Drake came together. It was such a good song. I have a feeling it will be songs. Exactly. I feel like it will be really good. Yeah. I love it when Drake is like trying to collaborate with like Nigerian artists and all. There's always really good songs, and he's very talented. What do you think?
Drake, come to Lagos. That's what I think.
Okay.
You have been teasing this thing for like 4 or 5 years now.
No.
No, you don't want Drake to come to Lagos.
I would like him to come to
Abuja. Please. Why? You don't want us to see Drake. Is that what you're saying? Karis is a hater.
Am I a hater?
That's big time hate. We said Drake come to Nigeria. She said no. That's hate.
You will love it here.
You will love it. How old are you? 35. You're looking strong and healthy.
What about you? What do you think?
I would like the collaboration because I love Drake's songs and likewise Rema. So the vibe was just click.
Yeah.
Maybe this means more to me. Maybe this means. She did play with my energy. Don't stop. You realize that you're messing with a gangster. Who get away for your karma? Tired of a little drama.
leak that had been going around for a while. So I doubt that will be the song. I'm sure they've probably recorded a new one. Moving on, MOBOs was held last weekend. That's the weekend before this weekend. 2 weekends ago. Wizkid won Best African Act.
Let's talk about why artists don't like. Wizkid never collects his awards. Never did.
It's value now. Like you're bringing value to the Grammys is the Grammys too.
He doesn't go for Grammys.
I feel like Wizkid is very anti-establishment. Like a lot of times people also say like Wizkid doesn't do Wizkid already did to him. He already did his rounds and paid his dues. And even with the Drake thing, Drake was not in his video.
Right.
So I don't know what has happened on that level, but even from what I know, Wizkid is very particular, or Wizkid's team are very particular about his image and presentation. And usually with award shows, why they give you the award is so that you show up, because it does ratings for them. So he understands his power and he's like, I'm not going to show up for certain things. People that did show up, Tiwa Savage was at the MOBOs. She performed a release track. Charlie Poppy was
a lovely performance.
Yeah.
Is the song an album?
Yes, no, she dropped an album last year.
For the song she performed?
She performed one that's released and one was unreleased.
Okay.
Yeah. Charlie Poppy was also present.
One award as well.
So yeah, shout out to Ayra Starr as always and Wizkid. We have some things to say about Ayra, but we'll leave that for a little later. Tems also performed on Jimmy Fallon. That was a great performance.
Very wonderful.
Those of you guys watching on YouTube,
I love her team. Like I love the people she keeps around her. They're so productive in a sense of they know when she should show up for stuff. They know when she should record this. Like she just has like a very stable team. Even like social media, they really like be doing the big one on her, bro. Compared to like other artists, whereby like the main artist has more control than the team.
Yeah.
So you can always see when the main artist has more control because they're always now very controversial. E.g., Davido.
I thought you were going somewhere else with this your line of because I thought anyway. Tems did a interview with Angie Martinez as well, which I found to be very insightful. She said a lot of things. Said something about faith and how like she had heard a voice in her head. I don't know if you guys saw the clip. Tems.
Okay, I did. I saw the clip.
That she heard a voice in her head that pushed her to
quit her job.
Yeah, and then she had to tell her aunt, and she was trembling as she told her aunt. She said something also very interesting about social media and opinions of others. Let me see if I can play.
I've learned to be a cheerful giver, but also know when to step back. So if you're thinking hateful things, or like if you're not believing in yourself and you think, I will never make it, or I'm not good enough, that can't be you. That can't be your voice.
You ingested that from somewhere.
It's something you believe. Like it's something you believe and you've adopted it as yours. But you can also let it go. But you need to, it's about awareness, you know?
Yeah. What do you guys think?
That's so deep.
I mean, this entire interview, also I understand why artists don't always want to do press, because when you talk a lot, you say a lot of bullshit. So when you speak, when you have the moment to speak, you need to be profound. But Tems strikes me as, and she even said it herself, like she's very introspective and she did a lot of reflection. to understand who she is as a person. And she seems like someone who is very grounded in her faith as well. It was a really insightful interview, I must say. Like, I learned a lot about her, and I was like, yeah, if you tell me Tems is a smart person, I believe you. She comes off very measured and very calculated, like you said. And it's very clear that her team know what they want. She knows what she wants. She said, like, this next era for her is going to be like her mogul philanthropy bag. Like, she's going to transition into that, like, which she's already done. So yeah, shout out to Tems. Yeah, so Easter events, Easter weekend over, like, past. We're just coming off the Easter weekend. Couple of shows, a couple of concerts. I know Seyi Vibez was in Abuja. That seemed like a big deal. And I think that shows Seyi Vibez' national appeal. I think sometimes people underestimate just how popular. I feel like Seyi Vibez is really him in terms of, like, he has a very solid fan base. He doesn't do all of that promo thing, but people that listen to him, I mean, a lot of people listen to him. A lot of people know his songs, and that's because Seyi Vibez is always consistent with putting out projects. Like, and he will always have, like, a hit that will go, but his fans know his music. Cavemen performed, I think, Easter Sunday. Also, Lagos events. Why are you guys always starting shows at like 1 a.m.? Like, it's 2026. Man has to go to sleep. Why are you starting a show at 1 a.m.?
to watch it.
And then, no, but like, even stateside, you do shows during the day, early evening. People can go home by 11, 12. Like, why do we have to start the show at 1?
That's too far.
Why do we have to start the show at 1? Like, it's just...
Even if it's going to be like a nice show.
Again, forget them as well, but like, would Nigerians come at the right
Yes.
time? How do you know?
Even for me, that was what even surprised me, because I know that cavemen, first of all, anybody that's a caveman fan know that cavemen, if their time is this, they perform at that time. And if you're not there, you're not there. There's certain artists that actually do that. Speaking of cavemen, I think Asha too, because Asha is really related to the cavemen. Asha lost her mom as well. So condolences to Asha and her family. Still on kind of sad news as well. We wanted to talk about Homecoming, and we will talk about Homecoming, but apparently Grace Ladoja has stage 4 cancer. And I'm just learning about that today. I'm trying to see if I can find the clip real quick.
So I was diagnosed with a very early breast cancer called DCIS. So DCIS is like a stage 0 cancer. I wasn't sick, had no symptoms. I was just doing a routine checkup and they discovered it. So in October 2025, I had a mastectomy, which is like the removal of the breast tissue in the breast. And after you do that, they kind of take the tissue out. They do some tests called a histology, and they tell you what they've seen in the tissue. And sadly for me, they had discovered like a more invasive stage 2 cancer in the tissue. It was like all these words and my head was just going round and round. I was just overwhelmed. It was insane. After that, I saw my doctor. I was told I had to do chemotherapy as soon as possible. So I froze my eggs while recovering from the mastectomy. And then after 4 weeks, I started my chemotherapy. I had to do 12 weeks of chemotherapy weekly, every Monday for 12 weeks. So I was flying back and forward from Nigeria to London. I just finished that 12 weeks and I feel so blessed that I survived that, because it is really intense. It has been such a crazy chapter in my life, and I just wanted to just thank God for like just going ahead of me in every step. Like, I have some more to do. I still have other treatments. I have some other surgeries. But just a reminder that people are going through so many things, so just be kind.
It just shows how like short life is, you know, like how you have to really like live your best life. She has done so much for the community, even in Lagos, like Homecoming and right back from 2018 and even before 2018. Like, she's consistently brought out something, even this past Easter. So I pray she gets better, and I pray that she's able to overcome this. Yeah.
Yeah, prayers up for her and her family. Like Karis rightfully mentioned, Grace is actually like the founder of Homecoming, and Homecoming has done a lot, not just the concert, but like community
They do a lot of things.
activations.
They do runs. They do different, like, even
They had the
football
charity
matches.
match, which they did as well
Exactly.
this
So
year.
they're always consistently bringing up something, and yeah.
I haven't
So-
experienced that before.
So she.
Experience what?
I haven't the homecoming.
Oh, okay. Well, till next year, I guess. But like, Grace is just. I first knew of Grace because she's Skepta's manager, and she's also recognized by she has an MBE, which is like member of the British Empire. So she's like, she's done a lot, Sha. With Homecoming, I think people were talking about the lineup for Homecoming, and I think Karis made a comparison. You said in 2018,
in
what was the like
2018
lineup?
there was Tiwa Savage, there was Davido, there was Skepta, there was Notes. And then this year they had Champs, they had
Zlatan, Mavo,
they had Mavo,
and Z Level 10.
yeah.
Fimi was also there. Shout out to Fimi.
And and many people are saying that comparing in 2018, these people that were on the lineup at that time were upcoming, which I don't agree with personally. And they're saying that like you can't also compare budgets. That over there they probably had a bigger budget then, and now they don't have as much of a budget to get the bigger artists. So I don't know. I think I definitely when I saw the lineup, I mean, I just kind of like understood that this is not for my generation. These are for like 17, 18-year-olds that would really enjoy this. Like,
wow.
I wouldn't say that like
It's not for your generation. I thought you were the young person here.
I am young, but
So
I'm
you're
not
also
that
an
young where I would personally, and I'll say this again. If I did go for it, I'd have gotten VIP.
So Zlatan, Champs, Z Level 10, Mavo are not your generation. They're not artists you listen
Champs
to.
is 14.
Forget Champs.
Mavo is.
It's not about
Mavo is
age
fine.
now.
Don't get me wrong. I'm saying
Uh-huh.
personally that I can only be like. It's just not me, Karis. It's just what I'm saying. Like, I can only be standing to view an artist or like in regular if it's like Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy,
okay.
or somebody of that caliber. But if you're like Mavo, I have to be sitting down somewhere listening to the song.
Okay.
I don't want to argue with you because right now you're actually saying Mavo is not on a certain level. But like,
No, I'm not saying
he's hot.
He's
he's a-
hot, but like, I can't stand.
You can't stand and watch Mavo.
Maybe not yet.
Why?
Not yet. I personally can't.
That sounds like hate, low
It's not hate. I love his songs. I just
So if an artist is young, or are you saying he has not had enough hits for you to be in the song in the pit?
no. I'm saying that I can still be there. I just would not go there and stand in the crowd and just like.
Has to be seated.
I have to be seated. Please cut this out if I sound very crazy. Right?
No, you don't sound. You sound crazy to me because you are always calling me uncle, and
No,
like
I'm-
secondly, you are a Mavo fan.
Yeah,
but
so
Mavo,
you will not
but
say
Mavo is
anything
for like Mavo is for what's it called? His main audience as we speak is mostly 17 to 20 something year olds.
That's the target demo.
Yes, I understand, but I'm saying that like where I am in life right now, I just would not, unless maybe it was him, and he had more hits, maybe. But I only know like 3 of his songs. That's not enough for me to just be there in the crowd. And then it's not only him performing. It's like so many other people that I've never heard of or listened to. I'm not about to sit in a crowd or stand in the crowd and just be like even one time I went to Homecoming. This was like 2022, I think. And I remember that, like, I went there with my friend, and then my friend was saying everybody's song word to word, and I was just there looking because I did not understand. I did not even know anybody's song. So I had a very bad experience with homecoming because I didn't like. I didn't know anybody's song. So I feel as if, like, personally, next time I go for homecoming next year, by the grace of God, I will be able to, what's it called? I'll get a VIP for sure, VIP pass for sure, and just go. But even VIP will be clustered. So, or at least we have backstage pass. Okay. You know.
You give the way backstage pass.
Yes, they'll give you a backstage pass.
That homecoming is based on the event homecoming. So you are going to homecoming because it is homecoming. You're not necessarily just going because of the artist.
My friend had told me that Pharrell's brand came to Lagos, was a vendor.
Okay, and that's for rich people now.
No,
back to
what?
This thing. That's for rich people.
What? Like, huh?
Yes, that's for rich people. That if that vendor is not going to be accessible to young Nigerians that are like, yeah, that's not going to be accessible.
It's called Billionaire Boys Club.
And you think that that's an accessible brand. Anyway, I think like homecoming early on, they were trying to make a name, got the big names, all of that. But now it's like, maybe they are the last Alte frontier that can actually put underground and Alte artists on the stage, because Flytime is definitely not doing that. So,
and Native Land,
which is now essentially defunct. So, essentially, I don't know, because they didn't do it last year, and the year before that, their stage fell. So, where does Native Land go from here? I don't know.
This year.
And I don't know how people are going to receive another Native Land because the stage has fallen twice now. So
there is underground now.
Again, I don't know. So
same level.
So where do the underground artists go? Like besides doing their own shows, and there are things
mic.
like
open mic.
There are things like unreleased as well, which like caters to an underground demographic. But like mainstay big show, I think right now. I was actually kind of happy that Homecoming were bold enough to do that, and I saw the turnout. The turnout was good. It means that these are the things you can say when you say the culture is expanding, because it's not just about the A-listers. Like, music has to be sustainable for every tier and every cadre of artists, and it is only through putting underground artists on main stages or creating a main stage for underground artists that people can get acclimated. Because like festivals like Wireless in the UK or Coachella, like it's not just like, obviously there'll be a Weeknd, maybe SZA will be on one, Future, but like the rest of the list is going to be like underground artists or Camp Flog or things like that. It's like creating avenues for other tiers of artists to have their spotlight and make money, and that is when we can start to say like Nigerian music is expanding. Those are the kind of infrastructural moves that we need to see. Okay, we have a lot to go through, and we are still only at the news segment. Davido Fest in England. Davido and friends, and apparently it's causing a lot of controversy because Caris and her friends have not seen any big names on the bill. Yeah. So, Caris, what's this about? Davido is doing a festival in August. Where in the UK? Is it across England?
So it's in Crystal Palace Bowl, London.
That's London. Okay. Mm-hmm. So it's only one show.
Yeah.
Okay, and who's on the lineup with him?
At first, Davido has said Davido and friends, and now, so people obviously bought the ticket because they were like, okay, cool, with Davido and friends, like obviously you could bring like big artists, and you know, because when you say Davido and friends, we could only assume you're talking about big artists, right. And then it actually got sold out, I think, before he brought out the names.
And who's on it?
So I have to look at the poster. I don't know them. Black Sheriff.
Who is a big artist?
The biggest, okay, the special guest is Omah Lay.
Also a big artist, but Black Sheriff is big.
I don't even know who he is.
You know the song. That 3 years ago, like everybody was talking about Black Sheriff, and you know the. Of course, I fucked up. Whoever fucked up, hands in the air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What else does he have?
He had an album that was really good and people know a lot of songs of. So Black Sherif, okay, who?
Gabsy.
Gabsy is known in the UK.
Alright. TXC.
TXC is South African, big. Not big, but they're known.
Jazz World.
Okay.
Who's that?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Famkubela.
Okay. Davido
Who's that?
He's really leaning into his SA allegiance. Okay, who else?
Eco.
Eco is Davido's DJ and he has jams.
Moravi,
his artist.
Boy Chase.
Boy Chase. You don't know a lot
Boy Chase.
about.
So, do you think he was deceiving us?
I mean, you guys can let us know in the comments.
Do you think he was deceiving us?
I'll ask Karis, based on you, who should you have brought out? Karis is just upset because she bought tickets. So this is not people having uproar. This is personal. Karis was expecting guests.
It was sold out. It was sold out.
Who would you have expected?
Peruzzi. Wasn't Peruzzi underneath him?
Peruzzi is his artist, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So why did he bring Peruzzi?
He might show up.
But why is he not in the poster?
Maybe he has other engagements.
Who else was under Peruzzi? I mean, under Davido before that is popular? Meyokun. What about Meyokun?
Meyokun may have other engagements now.
Okay.
Or they can't. It's money now.
Because they have popular songs.
I get Peruzzi and Meyokun would have been cool, but again, you don't know the logistics of maybe.
And they dropped off so bad. I think they were done with the contract.
So I guess people were expecting when he said friends, maybe someone like Ashake, Wizkid, those big artists.
Davido is not going to start.
He's not even close to Wizkid.
But I guess that's what people were expecting now. Like if you say,
I don't think people were expecting. I think people were just expecting like, Omah Lay is fine, but like maybe it's Latin or
about Ashake.
Ashake.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Zatan Ashake might collect the same amount that Davido is going to collect.
Yeah. Ashake can even have his own festival, sir.
Not can, probably will.
That's what I'm saying.
They're on the same level.
It wouldn't be him underneath.
It's kind of crazy. Ashake and Davido are basically internationally on the same. Even locally, low-key are on the same level. I don't know if you still want to cry about this, but there is news about Davido and his artists. Should we start with Dremo? Dremo said that Dremo was signed to DMW, that DMW didn't give him any money. It was like a platform. I couldn't get what I wanted out of it.
I'm not looking to sign. I'm not looking to sign anything right now, man. I can't even lie. I just feel like it's like they'll give you money, hold you down.
Was that when you went through with your last label?
Which label? They didn't give me money now. But that label didn't give me money.
Oh,
DMW?
Yeah.
No, hell no.
It was based solely off of what you did.
Yeah.
Your own work.
Yeah, just your work. It was like a platform.
Did you get what you thought you would get out of it?
Of course.
So basically, what the video is about how Davido allegedly is using these people for their music and not giving them money. I mean, and not giving them money. Basically, he's putting them on his platform to broadcast them, but he's not actually saying, okay, this is your money for this. And we could even enter a whole different conversation with the whole.
I'm not 100% sure that's what Dremo said. Because he said it's based on your work. My own assumption, though, I feel like you should. My own assumption is not that they were not getting paid for the records they did, though. What I think Dremo is saying that normally when you sign, the record label gives you an advance.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say whatever your advance is,
okay.
And then you recoup. You pay the label back for that advance,
mm-hmm.
and then whatever else you make. So what I'm assuming is that they did not get any upfront fee. Whatever you work for, you get your money back. That's what I'm assuming he said.
Right.
But you could be very correct that even the ones they worked for, what he said is based on your work.
Yeah.
It was like a platform.
Yeah. I feel as if Davido has more to gain than him. You know, and I feel like in terms of money, because that's what I think he was trying to say, but at the same time you think something else as well. But I just personally think that like he wasn't like he was only like given the platform to say, okay, this is your work, this is who he is, but not actually given money to continue. You know, maybe just being paid off, but like not like a continuous thing. Personally, what do you think?
I don't really have any take because I've not like gone through the whole composition. And, yeah.
So for me, it's like this is the problem that some people say with like signing to artist labels, specifically artist labels. So a couple weeks ago, we were talking about Tiwa and how Tiwa said that she can't be a label owner because she's still an artist and not like she's going to be competing with the artist, but there are just a lot of things involved with that. So Davido started with HKN Gang and B Red. There was this guy I really like, is it DK? And a bunch of other people. That was HKN Gang. And then he did DMW. And there's another artist who we'll talk about, friend of the show, Liya. But DMW, that was his own. Davido Music Worldwide, him, Peruzzi, Dremo, Liya were his artists. And a lot of times people say, oh, Peruzzi is just Davido's writer. And we've seen this even in international things, international labels. If you talk about good music, a lot of people will tell you like Cactus Jack, good music, they are also just platforms.
There's even a question to ask. All of the people that were underneath the Davido, where are they now? After they left, Davido is like... I think personally, I think Peruzzi was in the spotlight for some time. Him and Mayokun, they were in Tola for some time.
Sorry, I also forgot Mayokun as well.
They were in Tola.
I think the biggest success was Mayokun. And it's very clear that Davido loves him like a little brother. But there are many logistics to like making a star. But the main thing is like, it is very difficult for you to see an artist-led label where someone under the artist does better than the mainstay artist. It is very rare. That's why usually when a person is able to do that, you give that person a lot of credit. Someone like Olamide, for example, who has done it again and again and again. Adekunle Gold, Lil Kesh, Ashake, like he has a track record of doing that. That's why sometimes people will give Olamide that credit. But if you noticed, Olamide had to take a step back because it's very hard, if not nearly impossible, to maintain a career and take care of your artists. I mean, Wizkid, who has blown under Starboy Records, and he had Cesar Millie, he had Starboy Terry, and these are artists that I've met and I have a lot of love for, but like they did not blow. So like when someone like Tiwa, that was why when Tiwa said it in her Breakfast Club interview that, oh, I'm not sure I can do that. I give Tiwa a lot of respect because it takes a lot of humility and honesty to be able to say that I can't do it. Now for Dremo, I'm not necessarily sure that it's a bad thing that they did not give you an advance, if that's what he's saying. Because if you're saying you did the records and they gave you money, what else were you expecting? If you had signed to a proper label, you wouldn't see that money. And if they gave you the platform for whatever, and it was your working, and they gave you infrastructure, and you're with Davido, it's left for you to make the most out of it. I'll be very honest. There are artists who sign deals, they get millions of naira or dollar, and they can't repay the label. So if you signed, I'm not necessarily caping for Davido. I think like as a label boss, he has failed actually as a label boss. His only success is Miracle, and everybody else, even though like usually when you're the boss, everybody is coming for your neck. But as a label boss, he has not reached where his peers like Olamide, maybe even a Don Jazzy have been. So, and
again, would you say that that's even pride? Like, does he want them to be bigger than him? Who?
That is again Davido. That is again what Tiwa said of like, yes, there's no competition, but you're still artists.
Yeah.
So even with Drake, like a lot of people feel like Drake just has Party Next Door to write his albums, and that's why when like he wanted The Weeknd to sign to him, Weeknd was like, nah. And the main thing is like, would The Weeknd have been as big if he had signed to Drake? And a lot of people would tell you, no. He would have been in the OVO sweatshops, as they call it, like writing for Drake and giving Drake his biggest record. So it's not easy running a record label, and that's why you give people that run labels and are able to churn out stars consistently that credit. Another artist that was signed to Davido, Liya, had some things to say as well.
No, I'm not signed to him.
How about Davido musical wife?
Oh, not anymore. I left years ago.
Do you want to say why?
Why?
Because I saw people commenting and I was like, okay.
I think it's almost inevitable. You just won't leave me alone.
I was reading comments because I want to see people's reactions.
It's part of my story. I don't think can ever leave. I love it though. It was amazing while it lasted. Why did I leave? Why did I leave? I just wanted more for myself.
Okay.
As a person and as an artist. I wanted more for myself. It was sad though. It was depressing. I was tired. I was sick. But it was a decision that I had to make for myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a very strong decision.
Yeah, it was. Because everyone thought I had it all figured out. Oh, they'll call me names. Oh, she's just lazy. She doesn't know what she's doing. They're just pouring all this money on her and she's not doing anything.
But fans were saying that they're just pouring money.
Oh my God. They would come for like over a year or 2 years. They'd just be like, oh yeah, you just don't know what you're doing. It was my fault. And all this period, I just did not know how to post. I started posting by myself. Like,
shout out to Liya, a friend of the show. I think I've interviewed Liya, 3 times now? 2 or 3 times. First time was on radio in 2021. Then she was signed to Davido. So, I guess an industry friend. So for me, it's like when she first left DMW, the rumor was that Davido was trying to have a different kind of relationship with her. And it's something that she has kind of insinuated on her records as well. And now, she said a couple things here that I found to be interesting. She said she wanted more for herself, and that fans were saying like,
lazy.
Yeah, and I think fans do that a lot. And she talked about content, but like to the point about like fans saying she was lazy. What do you guys think of that? Do you think that fans don't really understand what it takes to be an artist or to be a successful artist?
Yeah, because not everyone understands what you're actually going through or how you actually put the effort. They just see it and they assume it's easy. I can do it. If she can do it, I can do it. Yeah. So I guess that's just it.
Caris?
Yeah, I mean, I think personally, I think she was just going through a lot at that time. Like it's very difficult to be going through what she was going through with Davido, and then having to read comments and then having to like undermine, like try and figure out what she should do. Like, and it's very bold for her to also leave because it takes guts. Not everybody will do that, and not everybody would choose their own mental health, you know, and
success as an artist too.
And success as an artist. And I do hope she does well in life, and I do hope that like she's able to, you know, make more records and, you know, and not really experience what she did experience. But we cannot undermine what she did experience. Like, we need to kind of talk about it. Like, is it true?
What part?
The fact that like Davido was trying to make her have sex with him.
Because we will probably never hear from Davido, we can't. And also, I don't think there's any reason why that rumor would exist. If there's no smoke without fire. At the same time...
So was it a thing of like, if you don't do this, then I will not release this?
That is allegedly what
I know makes you think of how many women in the industry.
Oh, that's a very very, very difficult
sell
problem.
Themselves. Look at even Diddy, like going back to Diddy and going back to, I heard that Rihanna and Jay-Z were, Jay-Z put Rihanna in a room for a couple of hours.
I feel like that was a little different, but again, I might be keeping for something problematic. But I feel like that one is a little different.
But I just also think that many women have had to sleep their way in. Unfortunately.
But we're not saying that about Rihanna and Jay-Z.
No, not Rihanna.
But the thing about sleeping their way is a frequent complaint that we hear in the music industry. And it is something that...
And sometimes you can even sleep your way in and not even get anywhere.
So it's
no guarantee that you...
It shouldn't even exist as a option. Do you understand?
Shows how little men respect women in the industry.
Because it's easier for men and then...
I wouldn't say it's easier for men. I think men have to do their own fair share, but not necessarily fair.
I think people in power do things that when they're powerful that are wrong.
Exactly.
Right now we're talking about women, even though there are things that exist for men, but I think that this whole thing of like sleeping or if you don't do X you don't get Y needs to stop in the music industry, in the creative space. I think in any industry in general, because we see it in other corporate businesses as well. But shout out to Liya, always rooting for her and always looking to her success. Bad Bunny and Empawa. So this case is very interesting because as we say, AFROPOP expands, or AFROPOP, Afrobeat expands, and as we also talk about professions within the music industry, if we're going to take this thing international, our lawyers need to step up. Because this is the second major case that I'm reading in less than a year wherein our labels and our big people are shitting the bed. And these are not regular mushroom people. These are people we've grown up or at least met and understand and respect. So I'm going to briefly break down the Bad Bunny situation. So there was a song, or there is a song, and I'm going to play it now. So the song is Joeboy's Empty My Pockets. And then this is Bad Bunny's song. So it's very clear that one song is inspired by the other song, and one song was not cleared. So understanding this, Mr. Eazy's Empawa took Bad Bunny to court. Mr. Eazy had even tweeted at Bad Bunny saying, you need to tell your lawyers to stop messing around and clear that Joeboy ripoff on your album. This was in 2023. And Bad Bunny, in case you are not sure what I'm talking about, he sent his song, Joeboy's song, and his song, Ain't No Way You Produced and Sang an Afrobeat Record, LOL. So apparently that case had been in court. And then there was, obviously when you go to court, you need to present your case.
You need to present your case, yeah.
And apparently, it would seem that the case was dismissed after
Joeboy's
Empawa team missed the deadline and failed to pursue the case. So the case was thrown out. And now,
he countersued.
Bad Bunny is countersuing Empawa for $465,000 in legal fees after they lost the case. You remember that first episode we did together where I was saying lawyers are expensive and they're even more expensive when you go to trial. This is the second case we're seeing of Afrobeats on the international stage shitting the bed legally. Why on earth
would you not show up?
Would you not, like, I don't even want to know why, because like, this is not a matter of money. You were going to make money off this case. So why didn't you file the thing?
Again, it has to also like say that like, was it really cleared? Because why didn't
he clear?
No, but are you sure like there are no documents to say that he actually cleared it? It's just
I'm even disappointed in Mr. Eazy, because how can you oversee a label that can shit the bed like this? Again, Mr. Eazy is not a nobody, but back to your point, there's no way Mr. Eazy would tweet at them that they didn't clear the record if they didn't clear the record. Unless we want to be super conspiracy conspiratorial and say like this is just a PR thing, which I don't think it is. I think this is just down to incompetence. If they had cleared the record, they would have been paid or there would be a royalty split. So you didn't clear the record, right? You go out and say you didn't clear the record. Why didn't you put your ducks in a line and get this shit over the line?
Yeah.
The first case we saw was with Chocolate City and Warner, where they didn't read the fine print of their deal and went to pay back Warner Music for their deal. And Warner is like, no, we have the option to have equity in your company. Yeah. So this is really disappointing. And again, it highlights the importance of different kinds of experts in our field. It's not just about being the artist and being the star. There are a million men behind your famous artists that you see that make this a business. Your A&Rs, your producers, your engineers, your lawyers, and managers, and everybody needs to play their part efficiently, because now I don't think Bad Bunny, they could settle it out of court, but why are they now the losing party? Now when people say, oh, those Nigerians, don't take them seriously, it's because of situations like this. Disappointing for Mr. Easy, even though it's not him personally, it's your company. And you're not a small boy. You have built companies. You are like one of the biggest. You're a power couple. You have a lot of money, like exposure. Come on, guys. Did you want to add anything?
It's true. He has money. He has money. He has money. Even his wife. Even his wife. Even his wife has money. Lazy has money.
After plaintiffs failed to actively pursue it.
Yeah. So Empawa is owned by Mr. Easy.
Following what you said, though, Bad Bunny's camp maintained that the sample was legally cleared through another entity called Lakizo Entertainment. Yeah. That's what they're claiming, but I will take the benefit of the doubt on Empawa's side and say that there's no way they cleared, unless, and maybe that's why they didn't pursue the case, unless they don't even own the rights to that. And that is why Bad Bunny...
That would be so crazy, though.
Maybe what we need to do, Seth, is try and get a lawyer on the show to discuss this case, because...
That's so true. What if, like, they don't even own it themselves?
Maybe it's music business, it's crazy, but... Moving on, drama at the return of Arinzo premiere. Ladies, do you want to take this away? Yabo, Joe, Funke Akindele. We are still want Funke Akindele to come on Only Icons, so I have to recuse myself from this. But I'm curious to know what you think, because I'm still going to see what I feel. Moji, do you want to take it away?
Okay, what happened between Funke Akindele and Yabo, Joe and Tony Aimako? Is that funny? I think that's so funny. If I don't get it right, sorry. Yeah, Tony, yeah. I still love both of them though, so I'm not picking a side. Today. I just feel normal in life. If we're having a beef, don't just try to say hi to me. So let's just keep it that way.
For those who don't know, who has the beef?
Okay, it was Tony Aimako and Funke Akindele. I think they have an issue because she posted something online saying that she released a movie and then they're not giving them chance to watch a movie. Which was they're
not giving them chance to watch Funke Akindele's film.
No, to watch our own movie. But she didn't mention it. She was just saying that the movie industry in general, that why are they doing that? That she released a movie and then you are not giving people access to watch it. It's either you're giving them 7 a.m. to come and watch me. I mean, who is hot by 7 a.m. to come
like a premiere?
Yeah.
Who is saying this?
Yes, who is
it? It was Tony. I was saying she was just making a video about it.
Toyin's film is the one that's premiering at 7 a.m.
Yes, she was just saying like that was why Funke Akindele. I'm just saying why Funke Akindele is having beef with her.
Okay, the reason for
the beef, yes. So,
is Funke Akindele that has the premiere at 7 a.m. Who had the premiere at 7 a.m.?
No. It's like a movie. You know when you release a movie, there's time for it. Yeah, there's premiere. And I think she and Funke Akindele, they usually like release movie during that December period.
Okay.
So they were not like giving people time to watch our own movie. So she was just making a video in
There's
general.
a bit of context here because I'm not sure if it's her main partner or she has a huge stake in it. That's Film One, the distributor. So Film One are a major distributor of movies in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So from what I'm getting, they're placing her films at 7 a.m. in cinemas.
Yeah.
And because Funke Akindele also drops movies, they're putting her at prime time, which is like 7, 5 p.m., 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
So nobody's going to the cinema at 7 a.m. to watch a film. I'm guessing that's the case.
Or 9
a.m.
9 p.m. to watch movie.
Because film 1 is probably maybe engineering that, which is maybe why she's making that statement.
But
okay,
she
get it.
She didn't call in it.
Yeah,
but Funke Akindele felt like we are like released movie at the same time. So I guess that was the beef.
And I feel like this film 1 thing is also why she might have felt guilty.
Yeah. So that was just the old beef stuff. But at the same time, I respect both of them and I like both of them because I love both of them. They are amazing. So Iyabo Ojo coming in and trying to like settle the case, she had to like pick a side.
Who had to pick a side?
Iyabo Ojo.
Why?
She was saying something like because what was her name? Toyin, she didn't have the chance to come for her. That was like the return of Arinzo. You know, they usually like do this content trying to promote and do some of it, but she wasn't like available for her. So she said maybe because she's going through some stuff, that's why Funke Akindele is having beef with her. So it's like more like she's picking Funke Akindele's side. And fans are like, she shouldn't do that because they are both friends. Like it's like a Toyin Aimako usually supports you, Funke Akindele supports you. You're not meant to pick a side. So you're trying to like put Toyin Aimako into like the bad eggs. Like she's the one at fault. Meanwhile, I don't know.
Okay.
It's really deep though. But I still like both of them.
So 2 people have beef. One person is trying to be
but she's not
a mediator. And now she has picked Funke Akindele. Because right now Funke Akindele is... She's big.
She's big.
She's probably the biggest. But I feel like Funke Akindele is the biggest Nollywood personality right now. In terms of movies, she has the biggest films. She has very good branding. She's getting ads. Her Film 1, she has that partnership with Film 1, which is like the main distributor of Nigerian film. So she's right now a very powerful entity in Nigerian entertainment. So this is a game of power. This is a game of like... So that would seem... So I guess where we're talking about this is the premiere where Funke Akindele subbed who? Snubbed,
the return
rather.
of Arinzo.
She snubbed.
She snubbed Toyin.
Yeah.
Or what do you think? Do you think the snubbing was necessary, or she should have just like returned the greeting instead of just snubbing her? What do you think?
I kind of respect it. I'm not gonna lie.
The fact that she snubbed.
I mean, if it's beef, if it's up, it's up. Like, let's not be doing paddy. If we're beefing, we're beefing.
But why is Funke upset with what Toyin said?
That's the issue. Like, why that she didn't give it
like
to
I
me. She was just making it
so dumb.
But
like I
she knew that you are talking to me, I guess.
Because if it's like being Drake, and I also said that Film 1 thing. Film 1 will probably, they own cinemas, so they are the ones who will set. I'm speculating, I don't know, but they're the ones who will set timing. So if you have a partnership with, it's just like the studio here. If we know that, okay, everybody wants to record at 3 p.m. In this case, let's say we will set our own time earlier so that we can record peacefully. Then we now put you at 3 p.m. to compete with everybody else. You're using your power to sabotage my movie. So she doesn't need to name names. She can just throw something out there that the industry is trying to sabotage my film. And then it's like, who else could you be talking to? If, like Moji said, we both drop movies the same time, but your movie is getting prime time and my movie is getting placed, and so you have a partnership with the cinemas. So who else could be responsible for that? I feel like it's even telling that Funke Akindele is taking that sub. Because, like you said, why are you taking this up if you have nothing to do with it?
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. Sha.
And also, I think there's even like underlying beef from 2 of them, like Funke and Toyin, because Jennifer, like her major thing was about like lying. Like that was just what her films were about, like lying and how she would like always getting caught and like and then she had to lie upon lie. And then Toyin has similar films of how she of how she became like a breakout star. About not even this recent. Okay,
that was the name of the movie.
Yeah, back in the day, right? Like of how also having the same theme of lying. I also just feel as if personally like. Funke is probably like, this chick is always stealing my shit, bro.
Always cooking, yeah. And
even in the movie stuff, they probably take time as me, like, like
same time, December,
you're stealing the similar pattern of the lies. Like, it's a similar movies. You get what I'm saying, like, bro.
In entertainment, because we're also going to see when we talk about Kanye. Is it a bad thing if you drop at the same time? Is it like
no? That's not what I'm saying. It's
I'm asking.
Same type of. Like, film.
Yeah, like I'm doing same thing. I wait for you to release.
And Funke came first, so you cannot really say that. Oh,
Funke came before who?
Funke came first before Toyin.
And producing the type
storyline
of
is usually like same pattern.
Is imitation the best form of flattery?
I wouldn't necessarily say that in Nigeria, sure.
Okay, we'll keep it.
Because again, Toyin blew from that, so you cannot really say that like. Like, and then Toyin that's not going to film house. Like, come on, most people are doing YouTube, aren't they? Why didn't she go to YouTube? Why is she not going to film house? She's copying the same plot, same script.
That part I might disagree with you.
She's copying the same script as Funke and every single thing if you think about it. She's copying the same script. Like she's going to. I get it. Anyone
because
anyone
it's
can
not
go
like
to
they
film
have
house.
the same pattern.
Because it's
anyone
cinema.
can go to film house, but I'm saying that. First of all, it's a similar type of film that she's creating. And then at the same time, and then she now wants to be in the same film house. The other film, aren't there other distributors in Nigeria? Isn't there Silverbed?
They're the
Is it Silverbed?
Silverbed is kind of dead now. Look.
But point being is that like in Funke's mind probably is like, bro, like
you're the competition.
You're like, copying me and every freaking thing I'm doing, bro. Like do your own shit, bro. You know. And again, with the whole Iyabo thing, I don't think Iyabo was actually treated as sad. I think Iyabo is upset at Toyin for not being in her film. And I think it's just, but at the same time, didn't Toyin have a post after about the Alokaji film about saying that she's proud of her, and then underneath the comments, Iyabo was like, "Oh, thank you, my baby." I mean, do you get what I'm saying? I feel as if the beef is just that she wanted Toyin to show up for her the way she showed up for her own daughter's wedding, and she did not. And for whatever reason, she could not show up in that manner. And I feel as if like. Iyabo not necessarily on purpose just took a side because I mean let's say like first of all when Funke snubbed Toyin, wasn't Iyabo right there? Iyabo could easily have said something because she saw it was right in eye view, and let's say like
said something to who?
To Funke because like now like in that motherly way like now like that Iyabo does shit like that all the time.
Yeah, but not Funke Akindele is not a child. She's
I understand that, but at the same time, I just feel as if like there could have been a middle ground of somebody being. Didn't Iyabo say that? How did they start talking again? Wasn't because of Iyabo before they had beef, and somebody was able to help them clear the air.
But not in public like that.
I understand that, but I just feel as if like. Sure, and again, you know that Funke went on another interview after saying that I'm a very strict woman.
Yeah, she said she loves hard, and then once she's strict, she's strict. So that's all she is.
That is why I feel like
if something is wrong, she sticks to it, and if she will still love you, she will show up for you, and that's good.
I feel like she was clearly snubbing her, so that could have even been more embarrassing than doing that. But for me, I feel like this entertainment thing is church news. Yeah, so we're seeing there's a lot of things here. But Daddy Gio, $60 million jet, Tonto Dike's ministration in Tanzania, and I saw the one with the guy that pulled up in the cyber truck with security guards. So church news, over to you guys. Where do we start and what are we breaking down?
Daddy Gio has a $60 billion jet.
$60 million. $60
million jet.
Daddy Gio's private jet, that Gulfstream, costs $60 million. Do they spend $60 million a year on outreach?
So you have
maintaining a $60 million jet a year costs you about $5 to $6 million.
So are you
possibly as much as $10 million by the time you add the crew, everything. Are they spending $10 million a year on prison outreach?
And it costs $10 million.
How did he fund that?
Maintain it.
And then, do they spend that much money on outreach and healthcare?
How did he? What is the use? What is the use? What's the use of it?
What's the use of what?
What's the use of the jet?
The jet.
What do you need it for? To carry
out the Lord's mission.
to carry for the road from Lagos to Abuja. To
Not
carry.
necessarily. It could be for. I mean.
To
I don't know.
for what?
For like you could
He's
have like
carrying the
administration
children that he's helping so the
And
jet.
you need a 60 million.
He's carrying the children in the jet.
What if he didn't buy it himself? Because
No,
mostly, yes,
he's
I'm just saying,
carrying.
like, what if he didn't buy it himself? Some like most times, if he's giving testimony, it'll just be like people come and they give him these things. So
What
it's
is
just
legit?
like no, I'm just saying it doesn't have to necessarily be like somebody. It could be like congregations. They
Why
contribute.
is
I
the
don't know.
congregation buying a pastor a private jet?
But so because he's a pastor, he shouldn't own a jet. There are
What's
other
the jet
men.
for? No, what's the
No,
jet
I'm
for?
saying
What's
okay.
the jet
If you
for?
see an
No,
individual,
what's the
if I
jet
own a
for?
jet, will you be asking me what's the jet for?
You own jet, and
No,
me
I'm
eventually boss to come to studio.
What is
yes.
the jet for? It's just a question.
Why does he have a jet?
You know, for maybe ministerial work.
To go where?
Why couldn't he
could
sell
go
it
to
and give it to the
travel.
children in the orphanage?
Who told you it doesn't go to the orphanage? It does that. It does
He
all
could
the
sell it.
$60
He
million.
could sell it and get people off the road. Get people off
But
the
do you
road.
have you seen his congregation?
I'm a reading member, so I
No
attend the church. So
wonder.
he can.
No wonder.
No. I'm not trying to like.
sell
I'm
it
not saying. So because he's a
and
man of
give
God,
it
he
to-
shouldn't have luxurious things. He shouldn't.
Yes.
Nobody's saying that.
I'm
what's the
saying
point?
that.
If you see a regular person
Nobody's
having a
saying
60
that.
million,
He's not a regular person.
No, I'm just
He
saying
could
like
have-
if you see someone like what's his name having a private, you don't have issue with that.
He's a man
Who?
of God.
Like all those billionaire, Elon Musk having a.
I have a problem with Elon Musk.
No. Elon Musk works for his money. He's selling God to
It's-
get the
it's not-
money. To get the money.
But
He
you
said-
didn't see him
he's
coming to the
telling
people and say, I need you guys to contribute money
Some
to
of
to
them
buy
think
telling
that's
jet.
people.
He didn't do that.
He's
Did you see any
telling
video of him
people to
doing
believe
that?
in God and give him money, and they
He-
use that
he
same
didn't
money
say, "Give
to
me
buy
money."
the jet. What is
See,
he
okay,
saying?
what I would say is in the
Give
news,
to God, give to
in the news,
orphanages.
it says something like
give it
tithe,
testimony.
that the future says that. So it's optional. If you don't want to give tithe, it's fine. And if you want to
What
give
is
tithe,
tithe for?
that's what I'm saying.
No,
like,
I'm
people are,
asking
like,
you.
tagging
Isn't
it,
it
like,
not to build the church one or to get the people in the streets? Okay, where did the private jet come from?
I don't know. It could be a gift.
It came from
Okay,
God.
who gave a gift of a fucking
I
jet?
don't know. I was not there, so I don't know how we got the jet.
It's
the
your
jet.
church now.
Nigga, bro, like, please.
I can't.
Why would you even contribute to giving that man a jet? Okay, is it for the children? Is it for the children? Okay, are they entering that jet? People like.
But do you know why this is an issue? In a country with rapid poverty,
Yeah.
wherein your congregation is poor.
I'm telling you,
there
poverty-stricken country.
There is poverty in the country. You spending let's say $70 million. I don't do quick math.
On a jet.
Where is dollar rate?
Where is he going
Yes,
to?
now, will I
That's what I'm
say,
saying. What if
Moji,
he actually uses money to buy this?
He did. That's the point.
where are
That's
you
the
getting
point.
the money from? Is it not from tithe?
How are you sure he's using people's time to
How did he
Where
afford
is- what is he
it?
doing?
How did
Where
he
is he getting
afford
money
it?
Where is he getting
60
the money
million.
from?
How did he
See,
afford
I want
it?
to put
I can't. I don't even know what to say right
times
now.
what
How did
from.
he
But do you
afford
know how
it?
much $60 million is? 84 billion naira.
How did he afford it?
In that 84 billion naira, every single redeem can get a meal a day. Every
It
day.
does that. Like if you're having a convention,
Mm.
it feeds everybody.
No,
like,
why can't he do it all the time? All the time. Why can't he?
Again,
people
we're not
every day?
putting Nigeria's problems on just
Yeah.
DGO, but it is a symptom of what we have in Nigeria. This big man complex. Because
But you
my hot
don't see
take,
him flaunting and saying, "Oh, I have."
that GO is a big boy.
You know, he said that
It's a flex.
He very relaxed. You know, they know.
It's
He
a-
relax,
it
yeah.
is.
You know,
But for me, what I feel is like if he doesn't do that shit too, people will not believe that he's like. Wealth is a sign of God's
He's even
favor
getting
on you,
old, so it's not-
especially
it's not
in
taking
Nigeria. Wealth is a sign
I
of
don't
God's
know.
favor on you,
Yeah.
especially in Nigeria. But I do not think that. First of all, Jesus Christ was not wearing Balmains and Christian Dior and Rolexes.
But I do want to hear your opinion of what you think. Why you think the jet is okay?
I don't know why he got the jet, so I'm not going to like judge based on he has a jet.
Let's say he got the jet with the offerings.
He can't really get with the offerings.
So where do you think he got the money from? What does he do for a living? That's the question to ask.
He's a pastor.
Okay, so what does he do? What does he do? Like, how does he get money?
Okay, for example, now I'll say, if you're pastoring a church and God's grace is upon you, like people, you could just use anyone to bless you. That's one thing about being like, I don't know. People, you could just come and be like, oh, pastor, I feel like just giving you this.
So what's the core mission of a pastor? So let's say somebody gives you something. Like,
I have
let's
a question too.
50 million naira.
Yeah.
I say, pastor, do you say, okay, I'll take it for myself?
No, definitely not for yourself.
Okay, so
it's for the church.
My question.
Okay, for the church, right?
Yeah.
So where did it just come from?
Probably from the church.
My question.
Yeah, really.
And I feel like we're putting Moji on the spot.
Yeah,
but why does God's blessing have to go to the pastor? Why is it God's blessing evident amongst the congregation? It's not like if you go to Redeem, everybody is, you don't all have to be rich, but all of you, everybody is well off. We have very poor people using their last card to give it does not make sense to me in this country.
But I feel like it's still optional though. If you don't want to, it's fine. If you want to,
you are heavily pressured to.
You can't, you can't say that because most Nigerians believe that if they do not give, they'll go to hell. Most Nigerians are conditioned into thinking that if it's the same thing. Like if you're not blessed, would you go to hell? Would you go to heaven? Like at the end of the day, you're conditioned into thinking that if you don't do certain things, God will not have favor in your life.
Who is the pastor that had a cyber truck with 20 security guards?
I don't know. I think it's even the same man. Check. I don't know. Same pastor.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Check. I put the link.
I doubt it. That's pastor.
20 bodyguards running after one man in a cyber truck.
Uniport Miracle Crusade.
The private jet is actually low. I don't know because he's actually old. What is he using for?
That nigga can. Okay,
he's already old.
David.
So I don't know.
David
Ibiyomi.
Do you know who that is?
Sorry. To make life easier.
Ibiyomi.
To make life easier, how?
I mean, for him, he's getting
Moji,
old.
So he wants to be driving around on a chair.
No. Maybe for travel, instead of going through the stress.
He can chatter. He can fly first class. There are a million things than that $60 million.
Really?
60 million, Moji.
A jet.
84 billion naira.
And again, you maintain the jet, you know. There's money to maintain that jet.
That is $10 million.
So, aside from him having the jet, you have to maintain that jet.
I think we need to have like an interview with him.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's definitely going to come here and speak to us about why he has a private jet. But Daddy Joe, if you are watching, please come and bless the wave. Yes. We need Cybertruck. We need Escalade DC. We need
$60 billion.
No, it's $60 million, 84 billion naira. If you give us 1 billion, we'll not be mad. We'll do promo for yourself.
Would you give it to children?
Yes, think about the children, bro. You guys, we also have Tonto Dike ministration in Tanzania. You guys want to talk about it?
Do you really think she's cold? I don't know because
what? Didn't she just have a child?
No, she's the one. I thought it was Simi that has a child.
I'm thinking of some other one.
No.
The one that's friends with anyway, Toto Dike. And shout out also, we missed it. Simi just had her second child. Simi and Adekunle Gold. So shout out to them as well. Yeah, let's move on.
Toto Dike.
Do you guys want to talk about it? Me, I don't have any real thing to say there. If you guys want to talk about it, let's do it. I've got nothing to say.
Man, I just don't know because I've been seeing most of her clips doing God's work, saying she's delivering, she'll go to school, look for students coming out of school and then she'll just be praying for them. Like, I don't know if she's really called and I don't know if it's really like spiritual power because you'll see some children that are meant to be in school and she'll say she's delivering them. At the end of the day, she'll not give them maybe like a plate of rice. I mean, I don't know if all this is really necessary because she's an actress, right? Why she was okay, so now
I think she's just being called by God.
She's not being called by, and it's really really called by God. I
think so.
Because I don't know, because I feel like she's doing way too much. That's what I think.
I think God calls people in mysterious ways. I think you should never really, I just personally believe that you shouldn't knock a woman down when she's trying to follow God. As long as she's no. I'm not talking about you. I'm just checking for her. Let her just live. I understand God and let God speak through her. At least she's not buying $60 million jets.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is sarcasm brought to you by Caris and the Waves Angie. So, Ayra Star, our favorites here at the Wave Angie. And just because she's our favorite does not also mean we're not going to say harsh things about her. She has a new song out with Angelique Kidjo.
I like that song.
Beninese royalty representing. But yeah, there are a couple clips going around. I'm going to play one by
Ayra Star. It's time to head back to Nigeria because Roc Nation is not going to get you to the heights that you want to reach. Now, Ayra, if you ever come across this video, just know that I am in the top 1% of your fan base, which in short means that I love you and I want you to be great. But you have a problem, girl, and that problem is Roc Nation. Roc Nation, like a lot of many large American music labels, have been notorious for neglecting and shelving their Black artists, specifically their Black female artists. Take people like Chloe, Normani, Tinashe, and more recently, or your past Roc Nation label mate, Justine Skye. None of their careers received any massive pushes just because they were signed to large labels. And on top of that, your situation is unique because you're an Afrobeats artist, or so we thought. I'll come back to that point, but you're an Afrobeats artist, which makes it a bit more difficult to market and sell your music to American audiences. You're competing with Black American pop and R&B artists who don't have to do any of the groundwork because their genre of music has had time to marinate and reach a larger global audience. Hot Body should have had the run that Water did, and for a second there, I thought that it would, but honestly, your label dropped the ball. Not hitting all the radio and festival and event circuits was really just a lack of planning and a lack of vision on their part, and I'm really, really upset for you. And to be honest, I think it's because they didn't think that Hot Body would actually do so good initially, which is why I think some of the songs that Ayra has come out with post Hot Body sound like it's trying to cater to an American audience.
Yes, come back to us. We love you, yeah.
I mean, this is what, in essence, what we said, and her fans.
But we don't really know what's going on with Ayra.
She should come up with
everybody just has an opinion, but we know nothing of this stuff. We know nothing of anything that she's doing.
Yeah,
we don't even know people. Okay, yeah, sure, people are using Justice Guy, all these people, but we can't be compare. Justice Guy.
What I'm saying is the fact that we don't know and it's not looking clear. Ayra is on Roc Nation. Like she said, festivals. Why is Ayra going to awards like the Grammys like a passenger? And now I know that Tyler is Sony. I know that the budgets are bigger, but Roc Nation, even Rema is Mavens, and this is validating a lot of things that our co-founder said when he was like, it does not look like they're giving Ayra the look that she's supposed to, because we're talking about Ayra like she's upcoming or she's just trying to fit in. No, she should be a major star. And the fact that it's not looking like that means that the label is failing to put her in that light. See Tems now, see the interview she did with Angie Martinez. Anytime they put someone in front of Angie Martinez, the point is credibility. Angie Martinez is an OG radio broadcaster. She's interviewed Tupac. She's interviewed everybody. So you put her in front of there for that credibility. Who did Ayra do an interview with?
The Breakfast.
She hasn't done Breakfast Club.
No way. Are you serious?
She hasn't done Breakfast Club. Even if you say Breakfast Club, she hasn't gone to Hot 97. She did a Roc Nation thing where she went with an intern for lunch, and I think she did one Canadian show, E-Talk. She's done there was supposed to be a Jennifer Hudson interview, which I haven't seen yet, which is even clear, because remember that time I told you the Jennifer Hudson thing and you were like, you knew. I'm like, I saw it now. They posted for casting for if you want to be in the audience, and that interview hasn't dropped. Why? If Tyler does, you will see Tyler's rollout now. She'll go and touch all the major places and do. Okay, they don't want to do your interviews there. Come back here and do Beat FM and Hot FM and Cool FM now. But you have now hedged yourself as an international
actor. You relocated to New York.
Yes. Yeah. So what is the point of spending all that money and doing all of that if we're not hearing it? And me, I feel like fans should demand this of her before she becomes a has-been, which I don't think she will be. But yes, we should not just allow them to do whatever they want to do with her.
Yeah.
Her body was going.
2020. I was seen as that starlight. Like, I don't know what's happening.
So I think, honestly, and I will say this to the fans, like, fans need to also get it, like, just because someone is critical is not hate. And yes, when it comes to Ayra, people are protective because, like, that's supposed to be our Rihanna. And right now, I don't think Roc Nation is doing enough to put her... I don't think Roc Nation is doing enough to put her in the light, to put her in the places and stages that she needs to be to enter that echelon. Like, they're not doing it. And they need to ASAP before, like, it gets too late.
I believe we should just watch where it goes.
We're going to keep
Where do we go?
I mean, what an apt...
I think that's what the
single
song
name.
is. Yeah.
Where do we go? We need to
She
know
needs to
where she's
find
going.
herself.
No, in a good way. Like, let's watch her. I want to see wonders.
I feel like she's just still trying to. She is not yet connected to herself yet. Like,
at this stage,
I don't know.
At this
Where
stage,
do we go? See, she's also young though. Like,
for how long? Rema is young. Rema did not, even though Rema, they're having that conversation of is it Wahim Wanda. At least Rema, I'm sorry to talk like her, so I'll just bubble by words together. But like,
Jesus, that's a song.
Yes, that she said like, and that's why like when I'm like, just wrap the words together. Obviously we're Team Ayra here, so don't get it twisted. We'll keep monitoring the situation. Moving back to Nollywood, there's an interesting clip from Mommy Patience Ozokwor, because she's not any of our mates yet. Yeah. But Mama G,
say Mrs. bro.
Huh?
Say Mrs.
No, this one is Mommy.
She's our legend. Mommy.
This one is a senior lady.
Have while you see us beg.
What is that soundtrack?
They don't give us
curiosity.
That be you girls.
We just work and toil.
That's
so
the guy's
hard.
show. That be you that was in there.
And then that peanuts, that money you gave us to come on board and shoot for you, is the only thing we get. Go and look at the smallest atom in developed countries. Every work they do, fetch them money every day of their life. Even when they are gone, their families still live on that. We are still working hard. People who sponsor movies were struggling people to marketers and things like that now. That one is past now because all of us now are on YouTube and other platforms. And we're still fighting. They'll say have.
So, in essence, I wouldn't say she's advocating, but I'm guessing she's advocating, but she's trying to shed light into why we will have a Nollywood legend and, we'll come out and see them, they are begging for money or they have some operation they need to do, or there was one I saw that's a bus driver, or we saw Papa Jasko in Tinubu's entourage, like things of that sort, and she's saying that there is no royalty system, and to be very frank, prior to when these guys were in their heyday, like they weren't even getting paid. All of that is good to be here because I don't have my solo cap. I don't have solo cap now. It's White Shot I'm using. So anyway, in their heyday, they weren't even getting paid enough for it. So not to talk about royalty. And that's why even in the creative industry now, I think we as creatives and as people in the industry also need to sensitize people about, sometimes it's not about getting the upfront fee, sometimes it's about getting equity in the content. Like I talked about Aki and Popo. Those memes are viral, but if you...
They're not getting royalties.
They're not
getting money from this.
Part of it is that the infrastructure is not being set up like that. We can talk about like neocolonialism and how the West has set it up, but we need to set that shit up for ourselves.
That's why most of these Nollywood actors and actresses are going to YouTube.
Yeah, yes, that's why they're going to
YouTube. But even YouTube is not our platform.
Exactly.
It's not our companies. Like, we need to have our own publishing, royalty, all of these licensing companies that are African, that cater to us, that cater to our needs, because it's through that we have leverage and capacity. Wherein when we go to Hollywood, we're not begging for scraps. Like, to put it differently, in Hollywood too, it's not like these things happened overnight or they happened instinctively. That's why you had the writers' strike post-COVID, where writers were demanding for higher pay or higher royalties. That's why you have the Screen Actors Guild, and you have all of these associations and unions for different creative people in the industry, and that's what we need to have as well. We need lawyers. This is where lawyers come in. We need lawyers to write all of these contracts and help us put this infrastructure in place to ensure that everybody gets a fair share of the pie when they're in their heyday and post. Like Daniel Radcliffe, the guy that acted Harry Potter, like, he got his royalties from Harry Potter, he hedged them, and that generates its own income. So he can do indie films and just chillax, because he made all of his money before he even turned 18. So we need to constantly speak about these things and find ways to develop these systems, because if we don't develop these systems, these are the things that continue to lead to a brain drain and people trying to jack by and all of that. If we don't develop these systems and talk about it, like, what are we doing in the industry if not trying to develop that? So let's hope that we can get our shit together as a music industry and as a film and entertainment industry.
Oh, we forgot that Papaya one.
What happened to Papaya?
When she was like checking people in the
purses,
purses, bags
for a missing phone.
Papaya was searching people's bags and, you know, personal items at the premiere of Ladoja. And many people Arinzo. And many people raised the brow and they asked, why would she do that? Because she wasn't checking the big names. She wasn't checking their belongings. She was checking the guests, people who had no name. So you have to ask yourself this question. Why? Apparently her phone was like taken by her PA. I mean, sorry, her PA was with her phone, and then somebody, like, I think the PA lost it, and I think she has like a lot of personal items on the phone and all. So I think that's why she was just very frantic. But do you think it's right to check people's belongings at the gates? So you say, please wait, and open your bag and remove everything in your bag, and then put it back and say, okay, go. That is not right. It's
not right. It's very.
If you lost it, you lost it. You know.
If you lost it, you lost it.
You lost it.
If you lost it, you lost it.
Yeah,
to the PA.
Exactly.
That lost your phone. But I think it's very wrong, because if you want to check everybody's belongings, check the big people. Exactly. What makes you think that they not take it?
It's like you're accusing innocent people, like,
because I don't know who you are.
I don't know you.
I'll set you. I'll use my power on you. That's what she was.
Crazy. Even if you miss something within the household, you can't go and be checking. You have to be sure that this is who took it, this is who.
Unless you have a
no, you're just gonna be opening people's random.
Well, I feel bad for her though. But I mean, if it's an iPhone, can't you just back it up in the cloud?
She lose God.
Huh?
She lose God.
She lose God.
Yeah, no.
Caris is in a different time. She knows. She
lose guard.
She lose guard.
She lose guard. She lose guard.
They try.
No, she lose guard.
She don't understand what
you know. English is like she fucked up.
She lost guard.
Yeah,
that's like, I know what it means. It was when she said it.
No, that's
how we say it.
I heard she lose guard. She lose guard. It was like a one word.
Guys,
it was like a one word. It sounded like a one word.
There's nobody you tell she lose guard and they won't understand.
It sounded like a one word. Like she lose guard. Like she lose guard. Like the guard. The guard is a street.
Caris.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
just accept. Just
accept. I know it's a pigeon. I know what it is. It was the way you said it, bruh. Like you said, she lose guard. She lose guard. I was like, is that a word? She lose guard. That's what you said, bruh. Yes. The guard is a street.
No, lose guard. Guard. Lose guard. Caris, don't worry. We get it. We wish you. What is the last topic?
What's the last topic?
Okay,
Last
how about this
topic
one,
for
Nathaniel
me
Bassi? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 400. That was church news now. Didn't we say it in
We
church
didn't
news?
say it, we forgot, but we can skip it.
Say it now. And you're Nathaniel Bassi.
It's for Karis.
And Nathaniel Bassi,
Bassi
450 million.
Yeah, he's the first gospel singer to reach
this milestone.
Very, very happy for him. And he's the one that did Hallelujah Challenge.
Yeah.
You know, so he's really like, he's so accomplished. I won't even lie. Like, he's so accomplished. I really respect. And again, he never had to like go to the America to go and make himself big. He's big on his own in Nigeria. So, you know,
shout out to him.
Shout out to him for real.
And for Hallelujah Challenge too.
And you will never hear of him.
That's why we're spotlighting him. Don't care about who doesn't spotlight who. That's why we are spotlighting him.
Why are you looking like that? You don't listen to.
No, I'm just to say something, but I just
please say it.
She said, yeah. I was like, we don't hear of him buying luxurious things. So
are you kidding me? Oh.
Daddy Gio, on the other hand.
Moji, please, if you can get me Daddy Gio here, I'll take
Daddy
my everything. I'll
Gio,
tell him that it's all crap. I don't know what Karis is talking about.
Yes, so.
You need that jet to please.
Daddy Gio.
Use that jet to take us to heaven. But if you guys have any topics, any parting thoughts, I think we can close here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good? Mm-hmm. Good. So yeah, as always, it's been a pleasure speaking with y'all. And for you guys tuning in, be sure to like, subscribe. If you're listening on AudioMac as well or Spotify, be sure to save the podcast so that you can be tapped in when we drop new episodes. What else do I have anything else to announce? Not really. So yeah, as always, we are the Wave NG, AfroPop's most essential. If you're an artist that needs assistance navigating the industry, you can reach us. We're going to leave links to where you can reach us. Our website, thevisionarymedia.com, or hit us via email.
I don't know if I could actually bring my brother.
Your brother is an artist?
Yes.
Okay.
He sings.
Okay.
Maybe I'll share his space later.
Okay.
And then I'll tell him about
What's his name?
Romy.
And that's his Spotify name?
Yeah.
Maybe next week we can open with, like when we're doing new music as well. Shout out to Romy. How was your run, by the way?
Which one?
You didn't tell us about the run.
Which one?
The run that happened to
Nike
the
run?
group thing.
Nike run. Yeah, it was fire. Nike teamed up with ARK Run. It's a run club I'm in. And we ran from the Nike store to the Equalink Bridge and back. And there were a lot of like influential people there. It's a really cool event. And then they teamed up with Mama Matcha as well. And they gave us like free food and stuff, which was cool. And free merch, shirts as well. Yeah, it was cool.
Alright guys, catch you next week. My name is Jaji Prime.
I'm Ojisola.
I'm Karis.
And we'll see you next week. Stay safe and keep streaming AfroPop's most essential. Peace.